everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost here. You want to have some total super papery fun that is so easy? We're going to make paper bags from paper bags. That's right. What an awesome crafty resource. So first of all, just grab any paper bag. Next time you go to the grocery store, ask for paper instead of plastic if that's an option in your area. And let's deconstruct the bag. So that is step number one. Oh, you want to see what we're making? Yeah, that would be nice, right? Okay, let's see the prototypes, Pam. Let's see the prototypes. Very simple, very cute. Where's the innards? The innards. Okay. So what I did was I constructed this cute little bag, and it houses some vintage Digikits. And if you want your vintage Digikits or whatever things, maybe you have postcards or poems or whatever, clip them together with a paper clip at the bottom, and that way they will, that's the African gray in the background, dingling away, chirping, Holly. He's doing fine, by the way, thanks for asking. They will pop out at the top looking very adorable. You can use these as something to clip into, you can clip the whole bag into a junk journal. You can clip it, you can put it on the outside of a junk journal. You can use it for happy mail. You can use it for Christmas presents. You can use them for stocking stuffers, gift giving, you name it, multiple things. You know what you can use a bag for. Okay, so this very simple design is just basically one sleeve. Basically, it's just like a giant pocket with a few little tips and tricks that I'm going to show you that make this so easy to make, so adorable. You can crank these out, mass make these, and have a whole bunch ready to go to play with for the holidays or whatever you like. Bag number 2. Okay, this one is a little upgrade, but guess what? It's so easy that anybody can make it. It's super simple. I have a few tips to make this super easy. Okay, this bag looks similar, decorated differently, but looks similar in construction, except it's gusseted. Yes, this bag has a little more elbow room inside. So maybe you could picture some chocolate chip cookies, or here I put some ephemera in here from the 1900s. I mean, whatever you want to tuck in here. Totally up to you, totally fun, very cute. And this one, I decorated the front a little bit differently. This one I did rubber stamping and some stamps. This one I did modeling paste and some Nuovo drops. Nuovo drops, where are they? I put them, oh, there they are over there. Just a little torn piece of paper from a dictionary, which is so much fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these. They're very easy to make. Everybody needs to know how to make these in life. Okay. Right up there with bookmaking. Got to know how to make your paper bags. Okay, we're going to try and salvage as much paper from our original paper bag. And so first thing we do is deconstruct the bag using thumbs, fingers, you know, whatever you want to tear apart the bag without tearing the paper too much. You're going to tear some. It's no big deal. It's just a paper bag. But here we go. We're just deconstructing, maximizing our craft supply here that was so kind for the grocery store to supply us with this free craft supply. Is all this crinkling? Can you even hear me? A little noisy here, but once we get through the crinkle factor, it'll be really good. All right, so you get apart your bag at the bottom. Usually good start at the bottom. Get the bag apart. Some bags won't come apart at the bottom yet. Just take what you can get. Maximize your paper. All right, so once you get the bottom apart, now you've discovered you have a giant tube, right? This tube thing is where it's at, I'm telling you. It really maximizes your paper. Now you got to figure out where they put the bag together. And on this Publix bag, they put it, it's connected in the back, okay? So we are going to use our thumb and basically take it apart, maximizing our paper. If you like the sound of crinkly paper, you got it in spades today. There you go. You ASMR folk who love the crinkly sound of paper. We're crinkling today. That's right. Now we have lots of paper. And I'm just going to move this because I have a funny feeling I'm going to run into it. Okay. So now we need a piece. Okay, so let's get a piece. At first I was cutting, but it just became so obvious that tearing was much faster and much easier. So let's get a piece. All right, I don't know, maybe 9 inches tall or so. You want it, this is going to be the height of my bag. That way this will be the top of my bag. Take more than you want because we're going to cut off some of the top of the bag. Okay, and then just come along. Maybe you can cut it, you can tear it, but it's really easy to tear, and it's kind of fun to tear too, so you might want to try tearing if you've never tried tearing. Okay, so next thing, I have some tears and areas here that are kind of shredded, so I'm just going to get rid of that piece completely. You can make a bag as wide and as tall as your paper bag will allow you. So there you go. You have lots of options. And I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. We have the basics. Maybe I'll turn it this way. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a tube. This is where we make a tube, everybody. This is the tube part. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to... Okay, there we go. Let's make our tube. Very easy to do. You can use any glue. You can use glue stick. I'm going to use Fabrifix today in my Sugar Bells Lucky Icing Piping Bottle because it's easy. And I like the little torn edges, so I'm going to put the torn edge that I made on the outside of the bag. So I am just coming along here, and I'm going to make my tube. All right. There we go. Now I'm just going to glue my tube closed. All right, just put a glue here. Doesn't take much, really. No. And it's handy if you have a bone folder right now because it'll give you the extra crispies. And my bone folder went over there. Okay. I'm going to do that. Come down the middle to glue my bag together and do that so I have nice crisp edges on my bag. Now, trick number one. All we have created at this point is a tube of paper. A very handy tube of paper, but that's what it is. And we can do anything with tubes. Okay, so to do the little bottom piece, where's my bag? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, the little bottom piece is very easy to do. Okay, and very easy to measure to do as well. What you do, this is the bottom of my bag. This is an extra piece that I have. Now, let's say I have a tear in this, so I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to take that off, this whole piece, just so I'm sure I have enough paper. There. Now, what we do is we take we're going to use this as a template. How wide do we need it to be? We need it to be wide enough to cover this. So we're going to put this underneath. Okay, and then that edge right there, that's where you're going to come along and put your ruler, your tearing ruler, if you call it that. Just any metal ruler with a sharp edge, or cut it, and then it magically is going to fit. Okay, so now you decide which side you want to be on your bottom. Doesn't matter. All right, then you fold this in half. Okay, fold folder. And if you want, you can come along with, oh, this is my new best friend. This is my Easy Action Pinking Shears. That's right, they have the zigzag stitch from Fiskar. But you just come along here, and I'm just doing this because a lot of paper bags have this pinking edge. And if I can, I don't know if I can show you here somewhere. You see there's like a little, I don't know if you can see if there's like a pinked edge on, you know what I'm talking about, the pink edge on the paper bags. It's there. So we're going to make a mock version of that. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to ink it up at this point because that's just really handy to do at this moment. I'm going to use Black Soot Distress ink and my little homemade spool and sponge inspired by Jessica Rapp. She gave me that great idea. Just use spools and sponges and you're off and running. And she was right. She was totally right. Way to go, Jess. And here we go. Here we go. And inking is up to you. I just like the look. So just doing it now because it's convenient. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, we're good. Okay. And now we come along with some glue. This is glue time. You can use wet white glue. It might wrinkle the paper a bit, but you know it's a wrinkly paper bag anyway, so no big deal. You could use glue stick, or I am again using Fabrifix because it's here and ready and super strong. And glues fast. Okay, so now we just slip this on the bottom. The fold is already there. There we go. And magically it should fit. Magically it should fit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we have that. Now, what we're going to do is do our top. Okay, so I'm going to come along and decide how tall I want my bag to be. Oh, I think it's going to be this tall. Yes, I would love that. Okay, so here I go. I'm just cutting with the pinking shears again, just to give it a definition. And you can use any Fiskar scissors with fancy edge. You could use whatever you like here. I'm going to come in with a, I'll tell you how wide this circle is. 2-inch circle punch. And I'm just going to cut a little thumb divot, just for the heck of it. For the look, I just want to have that little, you know, thumb divot paper bag look. Yeah. There we go. So how fun is this, right? This is just so cool, I'm telling you. I don't know, like, you know how some things are, they're a struggle? This is just plain fun from the get-go. It's just plain fun. Yeah. So if you're ready for serious fun, yeah, this is the ticket. Okay. Okay, I can't speak for everybody. I know. Okay. Actually, there's some nice wrinkles on this, and maybe I just want to go over and highlight the wrinkles of this bag. Oh, now I'm starting to play. Here we go. Yep, she's gone down a rabbit hole. Sometimes, instead of fighting the wrinkles, you know what I mean? Just work with them. Highlight them on your work. Go back and forth across them. Make them look stronger. Make it look like an old wrinkly bag. You could also crunch it up and do the wrinkles that way. Maybe we'll do that on the next one. We'll see. But there you go. You have it. You can also emphasize this guy a little bit by just doing that. Do we need a little more glue here? Maybe. Okay. Just check for where you need a little extra glue, and all is well. And let's get the back here. There you go. So how I decorated the other one was with a stamp, a couple of stamps, and a postage stamp. So let's see what we got. Okay, I got a stamp, a couple of stamps. Let's get a word on there. How about classified? That's a good word. And I'll find something else around here. Okay. Let's just go ahead and ink this baby up. I'm really excited to use the fall leaves. I'm all about fall lately. Goodbye, summer. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Yeah, bye. We're in Florida with summer. You know what I mean? Like we're over it. We're totally over it. Okay, here we go. Okay, there. All right, so a very nice fall looking bag. And maybe I'm going to use the word classified. I don't know. I like these word stamps. I find them on eBay used or in the thrift stores used. I think they're kind of fun. Put that there. That looks kind of cool, right? Yeah. And then you can put whatever you like in it. All right. So maybe you want to put some pretty postcards in this one. So I have some pretty postcards here. So I thought maybe I would tuck these in this one. And here is the paper clip trick. Okay. You just take any paper clip and clip them to the bottom. Then when you tuck them in your bag, you can kind of fan them out at the top so they peek out if that's the look you want. Or you can tuck them all the way in, totally your choice. So there you go. There's a little example of that. Now this is a very basic bag, decorated, not too much foo-foo on it, just kept it very simple. Maybe we'll do this is Worn Lipstick Distress Ink. And I have this cute little flower here, so I thought maybe I'd put him to good use. And maybe I'll just put him here, just because. I don't know, I'll just put him there. There he is. Okay, so just amping it up a little bit. Nothing too fancy, nothing too difficult. Very cool. So let's make the second bag very easy as well. All right. Clear our deck. Put you over there. And let's get some more paper bag. All right. How does the desk get so messy? I had nothing on the desk this morning when I came to make this video. It was clear as a daisy. All right, let's get another piece of paper. We have lots. We have lots to play with. All right. I'm doing it. Oops, yanking on the cords. Oh, man, get the wireless mic. Is there such a thing? I'm sure there probably is. Okay, here we go. Paper bag number 2. And this is the cool little foldy-roo. Okay, this is the Gusseted bag. I think this will make, there's no measuring. It's just like, oh, we're just going to make the thing. You know what I mean? It's just so easy. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, not a big fan of measuring over here. No, not at all. Okay, so we have a piece of paper. If you really want to know, this is about 14 inches wide. Okay, so maybe let's do it this way and we'll turn it that way, just so this will be hidden inside. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to make our folds to go in. So let's make our folds to go in. And you want to fold it enough so that it overlaps by, like I'd say, a good 2 inches. That would be healthy because we're going to retract this. Well, just do that. Okay, so, all right, so we have that, and that still looks like the tube that we had before. You don't need to see my belly. Okay, and let me go over here. Okay. And okay, so don't glue it yet. Don't glue it yet. No, don't glue it yet. Hang on. What? What? I have a little public service announcement. Don't glue it yet. What'd you say? I said don't glue it yet. Okay, thank you very much. All right. All right. Yes, don't glue it yet. All right, what you're going to do, you're going to fold these back. Exactly where you folded them forward, you're going to fold them backwards. Okay? Go ahead and do that. All right, there you go. You can use, this is good to come in with a bone folder if you have one. Make those sharp. Okay? Sharpity sharp sharp. And now, what you're going to do, there's your open on the back. Put it so you're looking at the full page. Now take this and fold it in, maybe like a ½ inch, 1/4 of an inch, however thick you want your gussets to be. And this doesn't have to be perfect, but you can start from the middle and then fold out like that, push out like that, okay? And then do the same thing this way, in as well. You're going in towards the middle, okay? Just like that. That's it, okay? Okay. All right, now, open the whole thing up. And you've got your gussets. Can you see your little gussets? They've been made. So all we have to do, remember we're going to fold it back like this, okay? But we have to form our gussets to fold the right way. So you open it up. You need to go closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Here is the central fold. That needs to go in, okay? So this one is out, okay? Now this one, turn it around. We're going to fold it back on the first one, okay? So now we have the M. That's what you want, okay? We'll do it again on the other side, okay? So this is what it looks like now. That's not an M. No. We have to fold this one. Come on, work with me, paper. This one down to make the M. See that? See, it was up like this. You want it up like that, down like that. So we come here and we fold that down and we have Insta gussets. Those are called Insta gussets. There we go. So now we have the gussets. Now we take our bone folder and we make sure that our Insta gussets are nice and crispy sharp. Okay, yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. And now we can go ahead and glue our little spine together here, our little attachment place. So glue on this side, because that's where you're coming from. Okay, it'll take you right to the edge. There we go. There we go. There we go. We made ourselves a little paper bag. Taking some of the glue off. You can do that with Fabric Fix, which is kind of nice. When you over glue, if you catch it early, you can roll it off with your fingers. Now we do the exact same technique on the bottom. So let's see, do we have enough here? We might. You just borrow this piece. And you have scraps at this point, so I say use them, and use them wisely. All right, so I'm gonna take this as my template, laying this down, put this down here, right to the edge. I'm gonna tear right at that edge. Okay, here. Oh, now it magically fits. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna fold it in half. I already have one side pinked, but I'm just gonna make it a little shorter because I have to pink the other side as well. Might as well just cut them at the same time. Here we go. All right, so we have that. Now we can ink at this point if you so choose. I need more ink. There's like dry inking. That's Sunshine digging on the garbage can. What are you doing, honey bunny? I'm afraid to pick up the camera because I'll accidentally click it off. And yeah, I know you're going to do something so adorably cute. I know. Little Sunny Bumpkins. Fluffer Pants. Mr. Rumpelstiltskin. He has a lot of names. What can I say? I know. I'm one of those pet owners. And I love it. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have this piece. We're going to do the same thing. We are just going to pop some glue down here. And see, these do come together relatively quickly. I think rather quickly. And I've got so much bag left, you know. Hey. All right, assembling this. Putting this on the center. The center pan. All right, pretty good. Not bad. And then if it didn't quite make it to the end, just come in here with some ink. Hide those things. That's what we do as crafters. We embellish. That's what we're doing. We're embellishing. Yeah. Hide them. Hide the little edge. All right. How cool, right? We have a gusseted bag. And now if you want to do the same thing, come along, chop it off as long as you want. And then do a little thumb hole if you so choose. And then decorate this little gal any way you like. I like to just emphasize that there's a thumb hole there. And then you can come along and distress the edges of your gusset. Give a little extra fanfare. Do, 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 do. And do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, stop him. All right, I'm just going to go over lightly, trying to pick up some of the bumps. I think it looks kind of cool. All right, and now let's just decorate this little guy. So let's look at the other guy. The other guy had this pretty little design on him. Very easy to do, 2 seconds, and you're done. Let me show you how. Okay, so I found some texture paste. This is Heidi Swap, I think. I think I got it at Tuesday morning. So I don't know, it was on sale. I think I paid $1.99. There you go. Yeah, look for stuff on sale. Here, I'm just going to use another one of these. This was it. So all I did is I laid down a stencil. I came across some old card I don't use anymore. Put some texture paste on here. And you can also use spackle from your garage. You don't have to use fancy foo-foo stuff. No. Okay, and you can make your own. Somebody, I think it was Michelle, gave us a wonderful recipe. What was it? Acrylic paint, a baby powder, and some glue. And it was like 1/1/2, I think was the ratios. I haven't tried that, but it sounds like it would work. I think it sounds like a really good idea. So you can make your own. You can color these. You can do all sorts of stuff with texture paste. But really quickly, you have this amazing design like on your bag, and it's just amazing because it's so cool. Okay, so now what I did was I had these little things in the corner on the stencil. So, and there was a little bit left over on the other one. So I took it, and I just did that. Yes. Don't know if I have enough for another one. It's a little dry. Let me get a little more texture paste. It's a little lean on that one. Okay, here we go. The stuff in the tube, I think, is more user-friendly because you can take out only the amount you want. You don't have all this extra. Okay, there we go. See, that one popped better. Let's see if I can do this well. It's probably a disaster. Overdoing the one that's there, that's not going to work well. Okay, here, we're going to dry it. I just have it on my finger, so... Okay, there. Okay, a little better. Not too bad. Yeah, so that's kind of cool and very pretty instantly with my little fancy gusseted bag and all. And, oh yeah. Okay, so with this one, we got a few more minutes, so we're going to play. I am going to put the Nuvo drops, and these Nuvo drops are in crystal drop shell. Ivory Seashell is the name. Ivory Seashell. Okay, so Nuvo drops. Nuvo drops, crystal drops. Okay, let's add some little, like, make it look like a little old-fashioned paper bag. And I cut some of those off one of the bags I was using earlier, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to make my own. That's right. I'm just going to make my own. Oh, I found some black ribbon here. This might work. Okay, let's try this. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're just going to go for it. Something with a little bit of stiffness in it I think might help. And we need 2 pieces of the same length. Okay. And, whoops, don't smudge it. I know, right? Should have done this first. Yep, should have done this first. You could glue it. You can also lay these down. And the way they're done in the bags, do I still have that piece or did I throw it out? Oh, they take a piece and they lay it over. So let's try. I'm going to just do it. Okay. So they take something like this. Okay. And let's actually build it out here. Let's do this. All right, let's make it look pretty, somewhat pretty. Okay. Let's put a bunch of glue down here. Can you see? Yeah. Okay, I hope you're having fun today. This is really fun. You're like looking for a paper bag right now, aren't you? I can tell. Okay, here we go. It can hang out a little lower if you want, or just bury it. Doesn't matter. Do that. Okay, and then we're just gonna take that whole piece and we're gonna lay that down inside. Oh, yeah, I stuck my thumb in it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. There we go. Now we have a little handle. Now we need one for the front. So let's do the exact same thing with our leftover little scrapperoonies. Let's give it a little fancy foo-foo top. I don't know why this part's not necessary at all. I'm just doing it. And now let's get the glue. Glue her down. Glue her down. Lots of glue. Not too much, but enough. You know what I mean? It's that happy place. You got to figure out where that is. You just got to glue 1,000 times, and then you'll know the happy place. Yeah, you'll know. Place those down. Doop. Okay. Turn it over because we want to glue it to this side. Okay. Yeah, the front, the inside front. Oh, we got to go lower. We got to go lower. Yep. So that one should have been longer. Okay. Well, we'll just see what happens. Maybe I'll pull these out a little more. Put it. Did I pull it right out? Probably. Yep, it's still in there. Oh, no, we're still good. Okay, now we are okay. We're okay. So yeah, make accommodations. If you have a thumb hole, that one's going to go lower because you have to tuck it. But we have a little handle bag now. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Major upgrade there. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, I'm going to just fan. Okay. Trying not to smudge. Oh, it's so hard not to smudge. I just want to get in there and like do stuff to it. Okay, so now we have this little bag. And I'm going to stuff it first and then apply the Nuvo drops because you know me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And I thought this would be a fun bag to put some handmade paper in. And let me see if I can go ahead. Now, it would behoove everyone to wait till this dries before you add anything, but I'm going to just move forward. Okay, here we go. So here we have. That's very cute, isn't it? Okay, so we have some paper, handmade paper presented in this little happy mail or attached to the front of your junk journal or tucked inside your junk journal handmade paper bag. Now let us go ahead. Let's zoom in. We're zooming. Woo! Okay. Let's do some Nuvo dropping. Okay, here we go. All right. I always get a little smudge, but you know, that's okay. This is the down up maneuver. You're basically making little Hershey's chocolate kisses. Down up, down up, down up, down up, down up, whoop, down up. If you got drag, that's because you didn't down up. You down dragged. Down up, down up. Down, up, you'll learn. Down, up, down, up. It's okay if one is not perfect. It is. It's okay. Okay, so we have that. Now let's move that all out of the way. And let's do it on the bottom. Down, up, down, up. You can do bigger ones on the bottom if you want. Just squeeze more. Maybe test on a piece of paper first. Make sure it's coming out at the right speed. I recommend that. Okay. And let's just shrink it down a little bit so you can see this little guy. Very cute, right? And did we want to stamp a something on it? We could stamp a something. Let me get a something. Oh, there's a nice something. Okay. How about believe? That's a nice word. Okay. Here we go. And where should we stamp you? Here? That's going to be lumpy. What do we do? Here. Okay. No idea. All right. There we go. Ah, there we are. So, yeah, I mean, totally fun, right? So easy. You could crank out a bunch. You could make a bunch of tubes first. You could make a whole bunch of gussets all at the same time. You could make the simple bags all at the same time. Just, you know, very easy to mass make for the holidays. So I wanted you to see that. So let me put all of our little babies out here so you can kind of get an idea. Okay, here's our two fancy towns. Let me back up. Backing up. Whoop. Okay, fancy towns. Different widths, you never know. You know, that's how they come out sometimes. You can pre-measure if you like. And there you go. So I hope you had fun. I hope you are having good old papery, crafty fun today. And thank you for everybody who's been here for forever or just happened to be listening or watching for a while. And to all of you who are new, I just want to let you know all the further information coming at you here. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. I have podcasts, which are audio. It's new material, different from the videos. They come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find it on Apple or Spotify, or just click the link down below. It's free to listen. You don't need any fancy software or any podcast, this or that. It's found on anchor.fm, the paper Outpost. And I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. Make sure you sign up for that. You're going to get a free digital image, a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, junk journal tips and updates from me. I also have an Etsy shop where I have Fundles for sale, which are ephemera paper collections of 100 pieces of antique, vintage, unique book pages, hand-dyed pages, ledger, postcards, tea cards, you name it. There's all sorts of things, and they're really amazing if you want to feel what the old papers really feel like in your hands. It's an excellent opportunity to look back in history, to salt and pepper these through junk journals. It's just a personal style that I like. You do not have to use old papers. You can make amazing junk journals with new stuff. I just want to let that be known and out there. And I also sell printable downloads called Vintage Digikits, and I have over 100 different kits. Each kit has 5 pages, and you can print those out at home and just have a lot of fun. That's for I think they're in here. Yeah, things like this. If you want pretty pictures to work with and things like that you print out. Now, let's say, hey, Pam, I want really pretty pictures to print out. I don't have a printer, and I don't want to take my memory stick or my card down to Office Depot to have them print it for me. What can you do? Well, guess what? I now have a new print and mail Digikit service. So you pick out 10 names of Digikits that you like. You send that list to me either via Etsy contact, or you can send it to pam@thepaperoutpost.com, that email address. And when you go to purchase, make sure you purchase the print and mail option for the Digikits. It's on the left navigation bar on my main Etsy page. Click on that and they will ship out to you within 24 hours of me receiving your list. And if you don't even want to make the list and you just say, hey, Pam, I trust you, just pick me out some fan favorites or your favorites, or I like butterflies, just give me a ton of butterflies, let me know and I'll be happy to help you out with that. No problem. I can pick them for you. What else is in there? Occasionally I have big journals for sale, chunky monkeys I call them. Sometimes I have bundles or gift sets that I put up there. Sometimes they're put in randomly, or sometimes I do big fanfare with videos and I put it on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest and Twitter and LinkedIn and all that kind of stuff. Or sometimes I just sneak them in there. And so whoever comes by might find it. So take a peek in the old Etsy shop every once in a while. You never know what you might find. Also, I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. I put links to the stuff that I find that I really think is helpful for people. So that might be an option for you to start looking for stuff. I think that's pretty much everything. I think I said it all. So all my links are down below in the drop-down description box. If you find value, please like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell. And remember, fun can be simple as a paper bag. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. And see you next time. Bye.